sports. It's in the game. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
What's the run? They're running it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Play action. Now it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
He can run for it, and he will. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think the teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Here's Murray. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Chark, 45 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives,
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Randy Moss, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray, that one complete to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taysom Hill, 43 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Second tone, defense.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on fourth down. Now Breeze, and this is caught. He hits more, extending the arm.
Oh, yes.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Herman Moore, 72 yards, and the Saints have taken the lead. That certainly went against, and he takes off with it. It's a fake. Now this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And they give this time to the tailback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Play fake. Murray under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Murray with a third and long. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. That looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, first and 10. So from the 36 now, first and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Young lady. Over.
From the 30 on second down, Breeze. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The first down carry here for Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Breeze now to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Randy Moss with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints able to... And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Wiggles free. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate.
I feel like we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
They just couldn't get it done there, though. 2-point try fails. Past the 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. He's going to look deep for more. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Ready? You ready? Check.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. He will push his way down to about the 14. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 9, Murray. That one complete to Okoye. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shotgun now from Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do that, right? Interceptions in the red zone.
And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone, a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The throw down the field caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there at 22. Murray now. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Murray now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they won.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. And this is caught. Herman Moore. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Herman Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Johnson. 76 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well called. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the 39, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll find Metcalf. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. DK Metcalf, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. After the turnover, here's Murray. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taysom Hill, 40 yards, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They go to Johnson again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And this is caught by Chris Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And some room to work. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. DK Metcalf with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now a toss coming right side. Dickerson. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. To throw is Breeze. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Breeze. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. This one complete, right side to McDonald. There, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Ready? Double waiting.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Breeze now. And no, it's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Murray to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. They do tack on the extra point as well. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. There's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover.